Hello, 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 and welcome to Walk Talk Health. As the name suggests, you and I are going to walk an amazing trail and talk about health. Each of these walks will cover one particular topic that can have a significant effect on your well-being. But if you use a combination of the things we discuss on these walks, they can have a powerful effect on your health, well-being, and longevity. Combined, they help you live longer, healthier. So are you ready for all that? Let's go enjoy the trail. So where are we today? We're at the beautiful Shell Beach on the North California coast, about an hour and a half north of San Francisco. It's a beautiful day, blue skies, calm seas. I don't know if you notice the rocks sticking out of the ocean there. It's one of my favorite parts about this part of the world. Some beautiful scenery, and we're going to see a lot more of that on today's walk. So this is going to take us to somewhere called Wrights Beach. It's 1.5 miles out, 1.5 miles back. So a nice easy 3 miles. So today we're going to be discussing nicotinamide mononucleotide. And thank goodness we can abbreviate that to NMN. So straight away, after you've parked up your car, you come to some really cool features like some bridges. And it's amazing when you come down into these dips how quiet it gets. When you're slightly higher up, you can hear the roar of the ocean. You get the wind, noise, etc. And then you come down into one of these kind of naturally born built valleys, and it gets really, really quiet, which is kind of magical. So what is NMN and why is it important? So NMN is something the body produces. It is used in the production of NAD+, which is a very important molecule within the body. In every cell of our body, we have thousands of mitochondria. Interestingly, these started off billions of years ago as bacteria in single cell organisms and proved themselves very useful because they produce energy. Skip forward to today, and every animal and human being on the planet have mitochondria in them, in every cell of your body. They are the powerhouse of the cell. They literally produce energy which the body uses for all its obvious functions. Look at that, fantastic. What is it about sea air? It's absolutely clean, pure, beautiful air. I wish you could be here to take that in. I could stand here all day just looking at that view and breathing in this air. Fantastic. So where was I? So yeah, NAD, very important for the body, and NMN is basically a precursor to NAD+. As we get older, our ability to produce that reduces significantly, up to 80% reduction in NAD+ between the ages of 40 and 70, depending on the individual. So mitochondria are very important to the health and well-being of each and every one of us. Over time, we lose the number of mitochondria in the cells, and a big percentage of them, if we don't eat right, exercise, sleep, reduce our stress, etc., become dysfunctional. So by consuming NMN, my wife and I take it in powder form in 5% yogurt, along with our resveratrol that we talked about in the previous video, resveratrol. What we're doing is we are helping the body produce the all-important NAD+. Other foods that will help with the production of NAD+ are broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms. Now they do have unofficial paths, as you can see, where people have decided to walk off and get a better view of the ocean. In fact, let's just walk down here and let's see where it takes us. I'm going to head over here actually, because I think when we get to the top of here, it's probably going to be a pretty amazing view of the coastline. Starting to get some of that fresh sea air. I don't know if the video is doing any justice to this, but it is it's truly beautiful. Just take that in for a minute. I mean, I could stand here all day just taking in that view, breathing in that fresh air. Anyway, I guess enough of this. Let's get back to the walk. So how do you know if your mitochondria aren't functioning properly, or you don't have sufficient, or they're not being given enough NAD plus to turn into ADP and ATP? Well, classic signs are tiredness and fatigue, especially if you wake up in the morning feeling tired, or you find yourself as the day wears on feeling like you need a nap or a lay down. Happens to the best of us. Then that's one clear sign that your ATP production and your mitochondria probably aren't in the best of health. So what do we do with the energy that the mitochondria produce? For a start, they will give us the energy to carry out autophagy. In the last two videos we discussed that, and how you can actually get your body into a state of autophagy, which means that it starts to self-eat itself. It goes round looking to hoover up things like senescent cells, dead cells, cancer cells, etc. But to do that process, the actual process of autophagy, the body needs energy. We obviously also need energy for things like repair. So that be anything from a cut on your finger, say, for example, to cellular repair. We need energy to fight infections and disease. And of course, we need energy just for everyday bodily functions like breathing, walking, exercise, muscles. Everything needs energy. So again, can't emphasize how important the mitochondria are and why we need to keep them healthy by taking things like NMN. Some more of the amazing Northern California coastline views. It really is stunning. There are also a number of natural beaches here. Imagine whiling away a few hours down there, just taking in the scenery and enjoying the sunshine. So we're coming to one of my favourite parts of this particular trail. We're going to be going down there. I mean, if you're looking for a coastline that has bars and restaurants and amenities, this is not where you're going to come. But if you want to enjoy unsport nature and just incredible views almost everywhere you look, you can't beat this. Okay, and when you do get near the top, you get rewarded with that. Look at that. I've mentioned in previous videos David Sinclair, who's a 27 year tenured professor at Stanford. I mentioned experiments he's done with mice regarding resveratrol. He's also done experiments with NMN and the and fruit flies, and the amazing results are that in clinical tests both the mice and the fruit flies live 30 to 35% longer. So that's pretty impressive, and I don't know about you, but I'm all in favour of living 35% longer as long as I live healthier. So, usual disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, and even though I've learnt what I'm imparting to you from some amazing professional health people, always consult your doctor before you change lifestyle, things you consume, just to make sure it doesn't interact with maybe other medicines, etc. you're taking. In my experience, NMN, resveratrol, and other things that I cover on these walks have really increased my energy and changed my life. There's all these natural outcrops take you out in the direction of the sea. But the cool thing is when you come right down the end, number one, I don't think I want to go down there, but again, look at that. Stunning. Okay, let's summarize what we've learned today on this amazing walk. Firstly, that in every cell of our body we have these mitochondria which are responsible for producing energy that every process in our body needs. We know that we have to take good care of them, help them and encourage them to multiply and to heal themselves. And to do that, we need to give them NAD+. By taking NMN and eating the right kind of foods, we can do exactly that. We can help the NAD production, which the mitochondria then use to produce ADP and ATP. Then the ATP plus oxygen, they basically combine those two to actually produce the energy that we all use. So on the next video, we're going to cover nitric oxide, which plays a key role in energy production and dilation of every artery, vessel, vein in our body. So have a huge effect on things like blood pressure. All right, but that's the next video. In the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in today. Please do hit the like, subscribe and comment. And the aim of this channel very much is to help people be healthier, live longer. So please help me to reach more people by doing that. Like, subscribe and comment. It really helps and I appreciate you and thank you in advance. Have a good one. Bye. Join me next time. If you want to find out more about NMN and exactly how it works within the body, all the chemical processes, exactly what it does, how it benefits it, check out the video here. And if you want to find out more about the resveratrol that I mentioned in the previous video, please check out my video here.